Welcome back to Grant and Marissa.
Today's stop on our UK road trip brings us to Wrexham, Wales, home to the football club that captured hearts in Welcome to Wrexham. We're visiting iconic spots like the Racecourse Ground and the Turf Pub and seeing whether this popular town lives up to the hype.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are back in the car again, leaving Krakow.
Yep.
And we are on our way to Wrexham.
Yep.
So it's about 2.5 hours drive from there to here.
Very pretty.
There. It's so pretty. It's like a beautiful morning. Forgot how cameras work. But it's cute because you can see like all the little sheep on the hillsides and stuff. It's really adorable. We successfully filled up the gas tank for the first time. By we, I mean Grant.
Yeah. Also, I don't think we've mentioned this, but we've called the car Olivia Coleman.
Yes.
That is her name.
Her name is Olivia Coleman.
Mainly because the GPS. We're now using Google Maps, but the GPS that came with the car it kind of sounded like Olivia Coleman. So.
And we have a thing where we name cars. So our car at home is Denise, after Survivor legend Denise Stabley.
But yeah, so we're driving to Wrexham. About 2.5 hours. We'll probably stop somewhere along the way. Oh, cows.
Cows. I turned the camera off by mistake instead of turning the lens so you all could see the cows. So that failed.
Yeah, we'll probably stop somewhere. We had a look at the map. There wasn't anything in particular, like a cool place in particular we wanted to stop. So we'll probably just stop somewhere very briefly just to stretch the legs and have a snack or something. But it shouldn't be too bad, even if we have to drive the whole thing. 2.5 hours isn't too bad, which is what we like about this.
Yeah.
What we like about this road trip is it's much more it's friendly distance-wise more than like US road trips and stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like everywhere. All of our drives, I think, are no more than 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So.
I think when we originally planned it, the entire loop that we are doing is, if you're going to drive it straight, is about 17 hours.
Yeah.
So it's real compared to road trips in the US, not bad.
Yeah. Everything's between like 1.5 hours and 2.5 hours away from each destination we picked.
Yeah.
So, oh wow. Yeah, the scenery in Brecon Beacons is
it's
definitely
so
amazing.
Pretty. So pretty. Oh, hedges. There we go. But yeah, it's really spectacular scenery. And you can see
this is some of the coolest countryside I've seen. Like I've driven through Ireland and stuff before, and I would say this is much prettier.
Oh yeah. Says the girl that has not driven through Ireland, but I'm agreeing with you enthusiastically. It's important.
And I imagine right in the middle of summer, this is even greener.
And it's crazy because some of these fields, it is the greenest grass I have ever seen. It looks like computer, like CGI boosted, like how they made like the Shire really green in Lord of the Rings.
These hills remind me a lot of, you remember the like Windows XP like default wallpaper?
Yeah.
I think it was Windows XP or 95 or whatever, showing our age here. But like that default old school Windows wallpaper background, that's kind of what it reminds me of.
Yeah. So this is what we're doing. We're just driving through the countryside for 2 hours. Well, hopefully not all countryside.
Hopefully we hit
hours.
some sort of like highway. I don't know.
Yeah, Grant would not cope well.
There's now a Porsche overtaking. So I drive a little slow, but I'm not apologizing for that.
Nope.
Because these roads are narrow, and I don't want to.
They're narrow. They're windy. Yeah.
They are welcome to overtake me. But yeah, not too much plan. We were going to get to Wrexham, and then I think the real plan is we'll go to our hotel, which I think check-ins for that's 3. So we'll obviously get to Wrexham before that. So we'll just sort of wander around, see what Wrexham's like on a sleepy Sunday.
Yeah, I think the plan so far is we're going to go to the Turf. I think we're going to get something from their truck, because they have like a food truck.
Yeah.
And we love a bar with its own food truck. And get something there. I think we're going to split something because we do have reservations at the Lemon Tree, which is where we're staying, for Sunday roast.
At 4.
At 4, yeah. So we don't want to fill up. We want to save some space for Sunday roast. Oh, the little lambs in the field. We have made an observation. If there is a car that has to overtake us because we are just not driving fast enough, it is a German car.
Yeah, it's always like Mercedes, BMW, Porsche. It's all the German cars. They're all wanting to zoom.
Yep.
Whew, we survived. That was, it got even narrower, but like I couldn't film during that. I was too stressed. But thankfully no one else came until like right at the end, and it was just big enough
for them to squeeze past
for them to squeeze by there. If not, there would have been like a standoff where like someone would have had to reverse for a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Because we're half convinced Google Maps just recommended it because it probably shaved off like
2 minutes.
2 minutes, but I don't think it actually did because we're going so slow through them. But whew, that was a journey. But now we're on like there's 2 lanes and we're on like a highway now. So
yeah, now we're on a proper highway. So.
But yeah, that was fun.
Crisis averted. So yeah, now we got an hour and 8 minutes till our arrival in Wrexham. We are officially in the city and county of Wrexham. Yay! Not surprisingly, we keep passing like soccer fields. We're still 20 minutes away from our official destination. But we're officially in good old Wrexham.
I think, and the last like half hour we passed back into England, and then we're back into Wales.
Yeah.
So
and we are officially passing the racecourse, the stadium for Wrexham football team. Yay!
there's the turf.
Oh, and there's the turf where we will be shortly.
That's their little thing.
The little guy's not open yet.
All right, we've made it to Wrexham.
Made it to Wrexham. Welcome to Wrexham.
Welcome to Wrexham. We're actually able to check in early, so we've dropped all our stuff off in the room.
Yeah.
We found parking. We almost had another
narrow incident
thing. We're like, nope, I'm not even going to try to get into this one. But thankfully, they had parking around the back in an easily accessible spot.
Yeah. So if you happen to want to recreate this entire trip, there's right before you go around the corner to get into the Lemon Tree, there's a citizens help thing. I think it's like a local social services building. Yeah. And they have an agreement with the Lemon Tree, so you can completely park behind that building. It's totally fine. Mm-hmm. So it's
much more accessible to get into.
Yeah.
It's like a medium to large size car. So now we have a few hours until our Sunday roast reservation at our restaurant in place.
Yeah.
But so now we are going to walk to the stadium. Like, we can't go in, but we're going to check it out, have a look, and go to the turf. I think it's open. It
should be open. I found, other than the fact that it looked like the buddy truck is closed, I found no indication that they were closed today. So on their social media.
We just go to get in and it's like locked because they're filming or something.
That would suck. Ryan, let us in!
No, we're going to check that out, and then we're just going to kind of walk around a little bit and kill a little bit of time before we have our...
It is slightly challenging, though, if the turf is closed because it's Sunday. Yeah. So either everything is super packed.
Because it's also Mother's Day.
It's also Mother's Day. Or it's closed because it's Sunday.
Because it's Sunday. Yeah.
So.
I think a lot of things close early on Sundays. Here. Like, I think some things are open, some things aren't. But if they are, some of the pubs and stuff close early, but I don't know.
We're going to hang right here.
Figure it out. All right, we made it to the turf, the famous pub next to the racecourse. That's good. No, this is really cool. It's pumping in here too.
It's really busy in here.
So a lot of people in their Wrexham gear. It's actually a little bigger than I thought it would be.
Bigger than I thought it would be. Yeah, it actually looks smaller on TV.
Yeah, I think because they probably always film in that first kind of room. Oh yeah, you can kind of see all the red bricks. You can't really see on the camera, but that's where all the names of like the
supporters
different.
are.
Yeah, I don't know what their little like food truck wasn't open. I don't know. But yeah, Wayne, the owner, was there at the bar.
Yeah.
He's the one that's on the show.
He didn't serve us, but he didn't
serve
thank
us.
you.
Yeah. I wonder how much this place has improved. Like, I don't know what it was like before the documentary.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if it's because it looks like the actual bar seems fairly like renovated. Almost,
yeah.
right?
At least like painted recently. Yeah.
Yeah. But I can imagine this place. Yeah. How slammed it would be during. I think there was a game yesterday.
Yeah, there was. They won. In case anyone was wondering.
Yeah, it looks like they even have like merch and stuff here too. We might have a look at that.
Yeah. We are going to go and try to get to this shop tomorrow, which is on the opposite side of the stadium.
Yeah, it's right over here. It's not open today, but for consistency, we'll go tomorrow. I'll put in a little segment like right here of us going in the store and like showing you what we got.
Consistency and keep our theming.
We'll keep the Wrexham stuff in one vlog. So I'll put it in right now. All right.
Good morning.
Goods acquired. Well, good morning. It is the next day, but we're putting this in yesterday's vlog. So, hello, us from the future.
Time has no meaning.
But this is the store. Yeah, goods acquired. We got a decent little haul. We both just got some hoodies, different style ones. I'll like show them.
Yeah.
Us trying them on or whatever in the hotel.
And then we also got a scarf.
We got a scarf and we got a magnet.
Yeah.
Which is good because we're starting we started kind of last year at some point collecting magnets.
I was in Japan.
The journey, yeah.
Yeah, so everywhere we go, not necessarily every place,
but at least
every country.
Yeah, like I think from the country. Yeah, so we got a Wrexham magnet to represent our time in Wales. So you can kind of see a little bit in here. It's the stadium in there too.
Yeah.
Marissa, I didn't notice. Marissa said she thinks she saw a player going in.
I've seen 2 players go in.
Yeah.
They were very fit-looking gents, and their hair doesn't touch their ears.
Yeah.
So.
We have noticed this. For all the Welsh or English people watching this, we've noticed the fascination with, in particular, footballers having the very clean cut around the ears.
They don't like their hair touching their ears.
They all seem to have the same haircut. Is there a reason, or is it just like a style?
Explain it to us.
Yeah. As you can see, I have a lot of hair around my ears, so I don't know. But yeah, no, successful little stop into the Wrexham shop, and we'll let past Grant and Marissa take it from here.
Yep.
All right, we're back. Hopefully we got some good stuff. But no, like everyone in here is in like Wrexham gear and stuff too. Like it's not like just on the show that they're like, oh, they put on all their stuff. It's like no, they're all just wearing their Wrexham gear.
Yeah,
all the time.
I actually feel like out of place.
But no, I'm glad this was open on Sunday because we didn't really think about when we booked. Came here, we were here on a Sunday.
Yeah.
In particular, Mother's Day. So.
But we love a good pub, and like this has now such a.
Yeah, it's cool just like being at the place you see on TV, like on the documentary. Yeah, like it's obviously not like it's funny because it's like it almost feels like he's a celebrity, but it's like I guess he's not really. He's just in a documentary, but like it is kind of feels like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy this beer and we'll catch you in a bit. All right, we finished up at the turf. Now we're outside. We just wanted to kind of show some of this. So this is actually really cool. It's like a little mural of Phil Parkinson. He's actually even signed it. Which is really cool.
Yeah.
And then this is, it's literally right next door to the stadium. So you can see this is like their temporary like stand, which they have up here.
Yeah.
You can even kind of. There's actually something going on in there. There's actually something going on in there right now.
Oh. There's like filming happening back there.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Okay. They're filming something.
Yeah, there's definitely like something going on in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they're filming something for
there's people
Welcome
in
to
the
Wrexham.
stands.
Yeah, there's actually people in the stands.
Okay.
So I don't know. There's definitely not a game, but maybe I don't know.
Huh, interesting.
But no, there is. It's not open for some reason right now, but there is a that's their little food truck. But yeah, this is the turf from the outside, next to stadium. It's definitely the coolest spot. We can look at it.
Yeah.
Coolest spot for a pub, right? Where did you say, I think, is the merch store and stuff down here, if we were to...
No, it's literally on the opposite side of the stadium.
Oh, okay. So yeah, but this is the turf. Yeah. It was great.
It was
Honestly,
awesome.
We might even come back here later, after
after dinner.
Because it is a cool little pub. And it was...
And Wayne, the owner...
Wayne, the owner, was amazing.
So nice.
Yeah, we actually got a selfie with him. I'll put it in, here. He was super nice, super friendly. He was chatting to everyone. We told him we were visiting, and he was very chatty, and he recognized my Australian accent. And was like, "Oh, I lived it. I backpacked around Australia for a little while."
Yeah, very friendly, very genuine, very charismatic.
Yeah. So no, that was awesome. That's exactly kind of what I wanted.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was my main goal of coming to Wrexham, I think, was to go to the turf. Because this is our pub road trip, so being able to go to that pub was awesome.
And it was it's interesting because one, it looked bigger. It
did look bigger, yeah.
It seems bigger on the inside. It actually looks really small in the show, but being there, it was actually a lot bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
Which was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I had another half to that thought, and then I forgot it. And
we took we didn't really film too much of the rest of it. I took a few photos of some of the stuff that's all on the walls in there. Yeah. So I'll put them in kind of here, and it's there's all the signatures on the wall. There's Ryan and Rob's signature. There's some Deadpool stuff. So
yeah.
So it's it's definitely really cool if you're a fan of the show, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Just that it's very.
Here's, by the way, here's the little the train station.
Train station, which they show in the.
So if you are coming by train.
It's right here.
So this is the train station, and then right over here is the stadium. It's very close. So
it's right there.
So if you are coming by rail, that's how you get here.
I forgot it again.
Okay. I
guess it wasn't that important if I forgot twice.
It's a little Premier Inn over there. Mm-hmm. All right, so it looks like this. All right, so it's got Liverpool. So it looks like you can get the train to Liverpool here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's definitely a small town. It's not it's fairly it seems like the footprint's actually bigger than some of the other places we've been, but it is definitely not. It's actually
a small city.
It's a very small city, but it's not overrun. Yeah. It's definitely not overrun with tourists or anything.
No.
Everyone in there, I think, was local.
Yeah, and they were all wearing Wrexham gear.
Everyone was wearing Wrexham gear.
Are we going to go back the way we came, or are we just going to walk around?
I think we could just walk around, honestly, right?
Yeah, because those stairs are right there. We can just
wander a little bit. We're not in a rush. Everyone was in Wrexham. They played yesterday. It wasn't even a game day, but everyone was in Wrexham gear. Wayne was in his Wrexham gear.
It was funny. He told us he went to a theme park near London yesterday, and he was wearing a Wrexham shirt.
And people were asking him for selfies
and stuff. And people kept stopping him for selfies, and his daughter got annoyed at him. So eventually he had to take it off so people stopped recognizing him as easily.
But no, he was super cool. I'm happy that he sort of is what he
He is exactly what he is on TV.
That is his genuine self, which is really cool. Because like I know sometimes you can like people on TV or whatever can be a bit
Put it on a
different.
little bit.
Yeah.
And no, that is his personality. He
Yeah.
is just as like kind of charismatic and gregarious.
And he's
person.
like not like he owns that pub. Like he is the owner of the entire like the whole place, and he's behind the bar. He's running
Working on a
around. He's picking
Sunday,
up glasses. Yeah, working on a Sunday, Mother's Day, and like he's obviously does. He's very involved.
He's a very involved owner.
Yeah. But yeah, this is cool. We're gonna go back and we're gonna
Maybe
just chill
relax
for a
a
tiny
little
bit.
bit.
We're going to go like an hour or so until our reservation for Sunday lunch at the Lemon Tree.
Yeah, some of us might take an actual real shower because we haven't showered in 2 days.
So this looks like it might be like a little mall kind of area over here. But yeah, so we're gonna head back. We're gonna have finally have a Sunday roast. One of our highlights. Mainly because we love Yorkshire pudding.
We love roast meat and Yorkshire puddings.
And I hope I should be able to get a roast lamb, which is what I've been dreaming about, getting some a good
Yeah,
roast
what if
lamb.
they have some weird Mother's Day menu?
I'm gonna be mad about
You're
it.
gonna riot.
But yeah, we'll see you in a bit. All right,
It's
we're
been
walking.
2 minutes.
It's 2 minutes. We've found where Wrexham Lager is. We actually thought it was closed today, but
It appears they're open.
they've got a sign that says open, so we're gonna go check it out. They might have, we might just grab a little
Cheeky pint.
cheeky pints, and
It is so windy.
It
It's
is
warm,
windy.
but it's windy,
Yeah.
and now my ears hurt. This is a problem that I have.
But yeah, see, like it's good. Wrexham Lager. So yeah. Okay, so update. Apparently that was a Wrexham Lager members only lounge.
Yeah.
So we couldn't go in.
Yeah, it smelled like smoke, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's just like a club because that you get, it's like a perk or something. So I think there must be another spot which must be closed today, like I found out during my research. So oh well.
So live and learn.
Yeah.
Walk into bars, get kicked. We didn't get kicked out.
We didn't get kicked out. We just saw the
this-
sign and
We're
we're
just
like,
like, this isn't for us, and left. So
oh well. Okay, so back to our hotel.
back to plan A.
2 hours later.
All right, we just finished Sunday roast at the Lemon Tree. It was pretty good.
It was really good. It
Yours-
was delicious.
Yours was better than mine.
Mine was twice the size of yours.
Yes. So it was like a set.
Mother's Day
Mother's
menu,
Day menu,
so it
so
wasn't
it was-
their normal Sunday roast.
I feel like your Sunday roast was the normal Sunday roast,
Yeah.
the beef one.
Yeah.
Really good. Like Yorkshire pudding
So
you
good.
shared, and like roast potatoes, veggies, all that, right?
Yeah.
Mine was like I got the rack of lamb roast, but that was like super fat. Like we took pictures of it. I'll put it over here. The comparison here. They weren't quite equal.
Yeah,
in
no, they
terms
were
of
not.
their portion. The meat was about the same, but I only had this tiny little like
Potato thing.
potato. It was like a gratin kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so my thing is.
Mic
1 second. Hold
reset.
this. Sorry.
Reset in the mic. So Grant had like a little potato thing and a few
There we go.
slices of
Okay.
lamb.
Yeah, and but it was really good lamb. Like the gravy was really good.
Yeah, it was delicious.
But thankfully, Marissa doesn't eat all of her stuff, so I
Ever.
got her potatoes
Ever.
and
Whoa.
stuff. So it all worked out.
Yeah. So I had the roast beef, and it was a Yorkshire pudding, like at least 2 full roast potatoes, plus carrots and cabbage, and a Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, we want to turn you.
Yep. So like mine was double the size of Grant's.
Yeah. So Marissa shared, and then it all evened itself out to a good portion for
so
both.
Grant had half of my potatoes and half of my Yorkshire pudding, and some of my carrot too.
Yeah. And then we both got it was like an apple crumble
Yeah.
with like a caramel ice cream, which was really good.
Yeah. No, that was really good.
Yeah, but no, that was really good. Definitely like good quality. Sorry, my mic is just. I gotta zip my jacket up. So Marissa, you take control.
Okay, this is dangerous. It's never good when Marissa takes control of the vlog. No, it was delicious. Service was good. Food was delicious, even if the portions were uneven.
Okay, now we're good.
Yeah, Grant's back.
All right, I'm back.
All right. I'm like that.
But no, really good quality food there. Yeah, I like. It was definitely a sort of a higher so the place we're staying is the first variation to our tour of UK pubs and inns. This is an inn above a restaurant, not an inn above a pub.
Not necessarily a pub. Yeah, but it was still really good. We still get free breakfast tomorrow, and so now after that, it's only about like almost 5.
Yeah. We had it was like an early dinner because they stopped serving food at like 6 today on a Sunday. So we just did like a late lunch, early dinner.
Oh, there's like a carnival up here.
Oh, cool.
Okay. There's like a carnival with like carnival rides. That's terrifying.
We're kind of far. I'll show you when we walk right by it.
So now we are walking more towards the city center, and we found a brewery called Magic Dragon, which has me humming the Puff the Magic Dragon theme song. So we're gonna go check that out.
Yeah.
And there's a 90% chance we will wind up back at the turf by the end of the night.
Yeah. We were just actually going to go straight there, and I'm like, we should probably actually see the rest of Wrexham.
We should probably try something else. That sounds sketch as hell.
Does not sound safe.
That does not sound... Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like over here, there was some random... Just a random few like carnival rides things going on over here.
Oh,
this one guy on the spinny thing over here.
Which reminds me, so when Grant and I met, we met. So we met at Oktoberfest in Germany, and Oktoberfest has the beer tents that everyone knows and loves, but there's also like carnival rides.
Yeah.
And we went on the jankiest roller coaster known to mankind. I think we were a little drunk. Probably.
It's likely.
But yeah, it was like legitimately terrifying, and I thought we were gonna die on that roller coaster.
It was one of these like typical fair like roller coasters that has the really sharp corners.
It had loops in it.
Did it? I don't remember loops, but
it was like Olympics themed.
Yeah, so here's this little little fair thing over here.
This seems totes legit.
Yeah.
So that is a thing that's happening in Wrexham today.
Maybe this always happens in Wrexham. I don't know. Let us know if you're from here. Does this fair always happen?
There's a parking lot. Well, okay, there's a shopping center near our house. It's like a big lot, and a Campari Foods and like several other things, and they do random pop-up carnivals there, and it kind of feels like that.
Well, this is cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
Just little.
It's like red brick as opposed to like the whitewashed buildings in other places we've been. So that's nice. Nice change. I feel like the more I walk, the more it's like working out like the soreness in like my ankles and all my lower joints.
Yeah, we got a little sore. If you didn't watch yesterday's vlog,
we climbed a mountain.
Yeah, we climbed a mountain in Brecon Beacon, so.
And Marissa almost died.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep walking, and we're gonna find ourselves another
somewhere
place
to drink.
Have a drink. Okay, we're back in our room. Last time you saw us, we were about to go to the Magic Dragon. We ended up. It wasn't quite our jam. The
vibes were off.
Yeah, it was a little busy in there. There wasn't actually anywhere to really sit. So we ended up just going to the turf for a drink, and then we called it. So, and then our legs were like, no.
We're done. We're absolutely done. So we're back in our room at the Lemon Tree.
Yeah, so we thought we'd just show you just quickly around this room. So this is a little more spacious than our last room.
Yeah, there's like walking space, which is great.
So this is like nice big bed, like a little desk and stuff.
There's tea, instant coffee, some biscuits, some waters.
Nice little
wardrobe where we put some stuff.
Cool.
Window seat. I've always wanted a window seat. This is like a childhood dream of mine.
We're just using it for backpacks right now, but the view is just of
the street.
A street in Wrexham. But
Wrexham's not the most scenic city.
No. And then but a nice little window box sort of behind the bed, and then
you know what's really exciting about this room?
The most exciting part.
There's a shower.
Yeah, like an actual shower we can stand in. So that's nice. But no, this is a nice little room. But yeah, we're only here for a night, so yeah, that's it's been a pretty good day, pretty chill day in Wrexham.
Yeah.
This is all we really had planned for here.
Yeah.
Honestly,
We really just wanted to go to the turf and then have a Sunday roast.
Yeah.
And we did those things.
Yep. As we said earlier, we're in the morning before we head out. We'll go to the store, but you probably already seen that. We put it in earlier.
And then we're gonna head over to the Lakes District.
Yeah, so we're going. We're staying in Ambleside. What's the name of the place?
Waterhead.
The Waterhead Inn. Yeah, that's it. So we're staying there, which is, I think it's like right on the water, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so should be really pretty up there. I've heard good things about the Lake District. So, but yeah, that's about 2 hours from here. So another drive, but not too far, which is good. I think we'll probably just head straight there. I know we have to kind of pass by like Liverpool and Manchester and those places.
I think
but
we're gonna do a straight shot though and avoid those spots and just kind of keep it small and scenic.
Keep it simple. But yeah, it's been a nice time in Wrexham. Wrexham's it's definitely, I would say, like, you don't need a ton of time here. It's definitely like
this amount of time was sufficient.
Yeah, like fair enough. We were here on a Sunday, so a lot of the shops and stuff were all closed. Sort of by the time we kind of wandered around, so there wasn't much going on downtown. In the main sort of high street area, that was very quiet and very dead. But the turf was pumping the whole time, so I think that's definitely one of the busier spots, right?
Yeah.
But no, I think like definitely if you're a fan of Welcome to Wrexham, it's you can come check it out pretty quickly if you're on a road trip or something like that, going through Wales. So or even if you're staying in like Manchester or Liverpool or something, just jump over here and check it out. Yeah.
Yep.
But that's about it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that little like button and subscribe so you can see all our other UK road trip videos as they come out.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.